stick around, win some too. Every wet streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday baking streams look divine. Every Saturday cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stay around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday baking stream that look divine. Every Saturday cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat.
Hi! Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello, Lunar Festival. Walter is here. Franz is back. Franz, your gift is in the mail. How are you? Darkness, hello, hello, hello. Who else do we have here? Come out and say hello. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing today? Hi. Is everybody doing great today? We're going to have some fun tonight. You guys made it so much fun for me last Saturday. Am I lagging, or is it just old age? Are you all good? Very good, very good. Better now? Better now. There's a noise. There's a kind of hush. A noise. What kind of noise? Is it a ghost? Seems a bit laggy. You know what? I'm not sure why. Because I'm directly plugged into the internet. So, a loud cracking? A loud clacking. Is it my false teeth? No, I don't have false teeth. Sounds like a fan. Is it okay, you guys? Because I don't see anything here that would be causing it. My computer sounds like a bike clanker. Really? Serious? It's a bike clanker. It just got louder? Danger, Will Robinson. You know what? There isn't anything here. The computer sounds like I can hear it working, but is it okay? Are you guys going to be able to hear it okay, or is it too much? Might be the computer fan. You know what? I just bought a battery to put in the computer. I just bought a battery. Could that be it? Could be interference. Are all the cables plugged in all the way? Let's see. Yep, they're all in all the way. What else can we do, guys? Let's do this, and this. Anything else? Might need a little tap. Tap dance? I don't know how to tap dance. Is it still bad? You guys, is it still bad? Coming from you right now. Do you think I should pull off? I just bought a battery for the computer. Should I take it off? Do you think? Hello there, Tatmeyer. What do you think? How bad is it? Coming from you right, I think. Tell me some more. Tell me some more. Because I can hear it. I can hear the fan. And let me make sure it's plugged in all the way that way. Better? Worse? Can you move the mic? Sounds like the fan hitting something. Is it better, Walter? I can come closer. Oh, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to scare you guys. Unchanged? Do you want me to pull the battery off the back? Yes, we're on a laptop. What do you think? Try turning the ceiling fan off for a moment. I can do that. I can turn the ceiling fan off. I don't think it's the ceiling fan though. Okay, the ceiling fan is off. Hello! I missed you. Okay. Is it any better? Is it any better? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Might be one of your laptop fans. Oh, don't say that. Might be a loose fan in the laptop. Is it going to be okay to stream, do you think? You guys? Using the webcam, it's likely unplug and plug. Yeah, I can hear it too. I mean, I can hear it with the fan, but you know, the only thing different, you guys, is that I bought a new battery for this. Should I take the battery off? Still noise, but we can listen around it. If you're using a webcam, no, I'm using a regular mic. It won't be the battery. Oh my God, good to see you. Good to see you, Kelsey. How you doing? Yeah, it sounds like we're having some noise issues here with the fan, and I apologize for that. I just had this computer. This is my favorite computer, and I just had someone come out last year and revamp the whole thing, and that's why I just moved OBS and everything on this week, and so I'm hoping it will be okay. Could it be machine? Just feel around it, anything near the fan. Oh, that's a good idea. But let me smell. Hold on. Let me just see. Let me lift it up. Hold on, you guys. You guys grab your barf bags. We're moving. Any better? Worth a quick try to unplug the mic. All right. I can. Well, that's on my camera. But if I unplug the mic, it's my camera. No change at all. Could it be the machine? Oh no, danger, Will Robinson. And if I take the battery out, it won't do anything. Is that what you guys are saying? Should I try to take the battery out? That's the only thing different that I did. I don't like it that you guys are having noise. What else can I do? HD webcam. You know what? I don't want to use the webcam for my microphone. Do you think that's causing this? Oh, the computer's running. Let me just go in here real quick and look at the properties. Hold on. Hold the boat. Hold the boat. Hold the boat. Manager off. Test audio. Alert box. Global settings. Okay. Am I muted now? You know what? I'm seeing two lines on my mixer. It's okay now? It's quieter? Good. Okay, so you guys, welcome to the Sip Mom Bitch Slapping Show. I'm so glad that you're all here. Yay! I got some fun stuff to tell you. First of all, um, okay, hold on. Let me take a drink. All right, so First of all, I want to say hello to everybody and thank you so much. It's a 2 hour stream. We're going to make a gift tonight. I'm so glad you're all here. I had my funeral home lighting on, so I'm good to go. And for those of you that don't know what funeral home lighting is, when somebody dies, they put pink lights around so they make the dead person alive. Okay, so because I'm halfway there, I just figure I'll keep the lighting. So, anyways, you guys, have you ever bought something from one of these websites that are overseas? I'm not going to mention any name, and got something different. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? You look at the picture and you go, "I want that." I've had that happen several times from China. Love China. Love China. Well, I mean, and I order what my size would be in America, right? Because I have pretty big honkers. Um, I usually order an extra large on top. On the bottom, I'm like a large or medium, right? I'm fun size, all right? Never once and I always order larger. Never once has anything come that remotely can fit. It's like I order the biggest size they have, and it's like it's this wide, and so I just thought I never learned my lesson. I just don't. I just don't. And many times I've bought things that are very, very nice. Like I get all my white elephant gifts from China at Christmas time because they're fun, and who cares if they're a little cheap or chintzy? Who cares? So, anyways, Simp Dad wanted to have hanging flower plants in our backyard. Well, they're a pain in the butt to flower because they'd be hanging off the deck, and it's kind of hard to get there. And so I said, I'm going to order them online. I'm going to search until I find the exact ones I want, and I did. I just got them. So here is what I ordered. Can you all see that? They even show them coming out of the box. And it was like, aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? You love it? Do you love it? Okay. So I ordered 6 of them. 6 of them. And I kept waiting for I checked to see if they're coming en route, and then they were stuck in customs for a while. But I think, yeah, 6 big boxes. Yeah, of course they're going to get stuck in customs, right? Well, they came. Hello, Old Man Spud and Anonymous Pig. Welcome. Sit your heinies down. I hope you all got your comfies on. I want to show you what came. Now, you saw what I ordered, right? Did everybody see that? That comes out of the big box? Okay, this is what came. This is what came. Really? So I took one out. I got. Thank you, Henry, for your follow. Thank you so much. I'll have to take that follow and slow it down a little bit. Oh my goodness, the dancing avocado. Yes, I will change that so it's not up so long. Oh my goodness. Well, we can all dance while Henry is following. Why is that up so long? Oh my God. Okay. All right, Henry. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Sip Not Bitch Slapping Club. And we're still gonna dance away. And they didn't, Anonymous Pig. They didn't come in a box. They came in a bag. As a matter of fact, I thought it was clothing. Oh my God, is that ever gonna stop? Henry, I'm so glad you're here, but get your avocado off the screen. Oh my goodness. Why is it still going? Oh, there we go. I will change that. I know how to do that. And here is we got, hello there, Stovey. Welcome. Sit your Heidi down and welcome to the Sip Bob Bitch Slapping Club. Where's my bitch slapper? Here it is. I ought to be sending it to, there's another one for you. So anyways, here they are. And you guys, I'm sorry. I can't change that notification live, but I will change it once I get off stream. I'm sorry. It won't go that long. But anyways, so I wanted to show you what I got. So if any of you have received something a little different, take pictures and send it in. And if I play it on stream, you'll get a gift. Okay? So have you ordered something and then you got it and it wasn't quite what you thought it would be? I know a derpness avocado wants to be the show. Come on. Stoby, thank you so very much for your follow. That works. Don't worry, we're all dancing. Oh, Franz, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We all gonna dance. We're gonna dance because we got flowers. But they gave me a bunch of them. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with them. Because I wanted to pull it out of the box and hang it up. But that's not happening. Oh, who's there? Oh, it's Bob. Bob, my grandson.
Are you streaming?
Yes. You want to say hello?
Oh, what's up, Twitch?
Hey, it's my grandson, Bob. Hey, Bubbles, how you doing? Bob just got back from a concert.
Yeah, in Chicago.
You went to Chicago for a concert?
Yep.
And what did you see?
I saw Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. Do you guys any Kid Cudi fans out there? See, they're all saying hi, Bob. Bob's going to be moving in here because he's going to college, and so he's going to be living with me for a couple of years, aren't you, Bobs?
I am.
Show me what's your picture. Bob's got a picture. What is that?
It's on the sky deck in Chicago.
Oh my God! Can I show it?
Yeah, 1,300 feet in the air.
All right, I got dancing avocados. Oh my goodness, you guys, is it still Bobos? Dancing avocados. There they are. I will change that. I'm sorry, you guys. So tell me about the concert. Was this your first concert, Bob?
Nope, it was my seventh.
Seventh? And this is Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Did you get good seats?
I did.
Yeah? What else you got?
Well, I was just showing you my seats.
Oh, that's a good seat. Look where he's sitting. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll get rid of that dancing avocado, you guys. I'm so sorry. Very
it's a
cool.
little hard to see on cam, but
good time?
yeah.
Was it a wild crowd?
It was more of a chill crowd.
Any drugs there?
Lots.
What? So you're serious? Serious? What kind of drugs?
Just blunts.
Sweet? You know what? My first concert was Fleetwood Mac, and I was, what was I, in my early 20s. And, you know, I was never into weed or any of that. I smoked it a couple times, but they were passing them, right? When I was a kid.
Yeah,
really.
Every concert has a lot of weed, especially nowadays.
Every concert has a lot of weed.
There's always a blunt being passed around.
Fleetwood Mac was the coolest concert ever. Absolutely ever. I mean, it was just wild. I'm sorry for the dancing avocado. There's nothing I could do about that now. I'm sorry. I have my follows on for too long. So what else? Tell me what else. Are you staying overnight?
No, I gotta run back home.
You coming back tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why can't you stay overnight?
Well, because I gotta unpack and I gotta go see my parents.
So what? They can wait a day.
Well, I want to go home and unpack.
You want to go home and unpack? Okay, but you'll be back tomorrow. I'm making
Yes,
I'm making homemade pizzas. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna open up the backyard.
Yep.
All right. So see you tomorrow. You want to anything you want to say? Tell Chad about your grandmother.
My grandmother is the sweetest woman I've ever met. All my friends love her. All my siblings love her. Every time I say she streams on Twitch, they can't believe it.
Yeah, they want to know where the nursing home is, right?
Yeah, my grandmother is probably the best woman in the world.
All right, tell Grandpa to give you $10.
Okay. All right.
Actually, Bob has a claim to fame. Do y'all know that I was on the video game that came out, Contact King, right? How many of you played Contact King? Bob, will you help me get through Contact King?
I haven't played it.
No, I bought it. Would you help me get through it?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Okay, so Contact King, I'm the mother. You hear me yell right off the giddy up. And so when I was talking to the producers about my character, they wanted me to yell at him. And I said, well, he needs a middle name. You know, you can't, that's the whole purpose of anybody having a middle name is so that you can yell at him with that middle name, right? So I used Bob's middle name. So Bob has a claim to fame because he's Robert. So you'll have to hear me yell, something, Robert, get your ass down here. I don't say ass. I didn't realize there was a lot of swearing in there. Or I probably could have got away with a few choice words. But well, thank you so much. I'm glad I was worried about you guys. It was, traveling to Chicago. No hitches. Everything worked out okay?
Everything worked just fine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You sure? Hey,
yeah.
you want to tell, okay, chat. Before Bob leaves, Trader Joe's, I'm very upset with Trader Joe's. You know I love Trader Joe's. I'm very upset with Trader Joe's, and I'll tell you why I'm upset with Trader Joe's. Because they came out with this, and I can't stop eating the flipping things. Here, Bob, do you like root beer floats?
For the most part.
But what do you mean for the most part? You either like them or you don't. Yes?
I like them.
All right, test this and tell me, see what it tastes like. Tell chat.
That's weird.
Does it taste like a root beer float?
No.
Yes, it does.
Kinda.
How does it not? It's got pop candy in it.
That's what throws it off. It makes it way too sweet. It's not creamy enough.
Well, they can't have it. Can't be liquid, Bob.
Well, yeah.
It's got to be crunchy. But wouldn't you say it tastes root beer?
Yeah.
Now tell the truth.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
On Teddy's life, it tastes like root beer.
On Teddy's life, it tastes like
Yeah.
root beer? Okay, you would never lie on Teddy's life. Okay.
I would not.
All right. You guys, I'm so sorry for the dancing avocados. No more follows tonight. Just sit your asses down. Okay. So, anyways, these are so good. I think Stepdad loves a good root beer float. He goes, oh my God, it tastes just like it. So much for me squeezing into my size 8. Oh my God. Keystone, how you doing?
What the hell?
That's my raid. I'm getting a raid.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
These are so good, chap. Look at, they got popping candy in them. So when I went to check out Trader Joe's, these were up by the register. Big mistake. Impulse buy. I've been eating these like a banshee. They're so good. So much for me being teeny weeny this year. And this is my other thing for Trader Joe's that I cannot get enough of. You guys have Trader Joe's near you?
Alright, we're gonna head up.
Keystone, I hope you had a nice. Oh my God! No more dancing. Just sit your asses down. You don't have to follow at the end of the stream or follow afterwards. You don't have to follow. We gotta get that idiot up dancing out. Why would I pick a dancing avocado? Man, I must have had a sleepless day or night or something where I do that. You guys, how much time is this guy on here? Let's all dance. Okay. Your family doesn't do middle names? Really? Wow. Isn't Bob cute? He is the best grandson. He's so good. He's very comical. He's very athletic. And so when we open up the backyard, it's like all hands on deck because there's a lot of lifting to bring the furniture down from the barn for the backyard. So I'm so glad that he's here. Keystone, did you have a good stream? Yeah? Sadly, no Trader Joe's in the UK. Franz, if you win again, I'll send you something from Trader Joe's. How about that? I went to mail your towel, and I went to the post office, and the woman sees me all the time, and she said, "You're paying this much, but the item only costs this much." And I said, "But it's not just an ordinary towel." And she's kind of looking at me confused. And so I said, "Well, let me show you." I said, I designed it on stream. And she's like, "What do you mean?" And so I showed her, Franz, I showed her your towel being designed on stream. She goes, "Oh, now I get it. Now I get it." You know, people my age, or even a little younger, don't get Twitch to begin with. You know, when I say I stream, I think they think that I'm having a urine stream. You know, like they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. So before we make a gift, I also wanted to, do you guys ever save mementos like from years ago, or something that means a lot to you? I have a drawer, and I thought I had my red bikini. I've held on to this red bikini. I was only in it one summer in my 20s, and it's little bitty. Well, the bottom is anyways, the top well. And so I went to get that, and in the drawer I thought it was in, but what was in was a couple other items I just want to show you. It's fun. It's fun to have items that take you back to good times or young times or years ago. And I found this. My mom is an incredible seamstress, and this is a dress she made for me. I don't think I can fit in it anymore. Isn't it cute? And I found that, and so I'm going to hold on to this forever, because it's like she works so hard. She had 5 kids in 6 years. How the hell do you do that? Right? 5 kids in 6 years? And I also found, probably should have taken it, my scrubs when I worked at Children's Hospital. I've got my scrubs. They used to float me down to the intensive care. And yeah, I always had to wear scrubs in the intensive care. And so I've got those. And it's just kind of fun to think back. I've got a lot of years to think back. Fortunately, most of you are much younger than me and you don't have. But it's always fun to kind of reminisce about good times, not the bad times, don't forget about those, but the good times, the fun times. And it's, you know what, as I've told you a million times, I'm going to tell you a million more times, old age is a privilege denied to many. Right? So all these wrinkles and gray hair, bring it on. I got to see my kids grow up. What a gift. What a gift that is, right? Yeah. Yes. You wanted to order a frog beanie, but the shipping would have been $30. What you mean from like? Are you across the pond? Are you across the pond? Wow. Yes, postage. But you know what, you guys? I'm not streaming to make money because my postage is always, even when I was making hundreds of dollars a week, my postage always ran more than what I make. I'm not doing that. I'm not streaming to make money. I'm streaming so that we can have some fun. And I hope that you guys have fun and a few laughs and maybe learn a couple things along with me. I want to be like your mom, your grandmom, your gal pal, whatever. Just someone that if you need advice, I'm always here. And if you don't have an opinion, I'd be glad to give you one. And is this Charles the Eighth? This person looks fake. Do I really? My clanker detector is going off the chart. Do I look AI? Really? I love it. AI? Give me a, come on, AI? You look real to me? Spence, of course I'm real. Yes, just push this button at the bottom of the stream if you're not a robot. No, Charles, I am indeed in the flesh. See, I'm in Minnesota. Yeah, don't you know? How many AI are there in Minnesotas? I know it, divisive. What's up with that? Yeah. So, you guys, I got the magic ball working. I got all of my fun little icons working. I just love. Wait, it didn't make any noise. Oh, there it goes. It's delayed, just like me. Holy buckets, I'll have to figure out what's going on. Yes, we got all kinds of fun stuff. Where's the leaves? There we are. I don't think we're in Oz anymore. I'm just having fun. And man, when you get to my age, you get those hot flashes. There we go again. I just love this stuff. You guys, I just love pushing buttons. It's just... Danger, Will Robinson. Sorry, can't help myself. All right, Fire, you can go off now. Yes, I'm going to have to see what's going on with my system because it seems like everything is a little bit delayed. Oh no, I'm burning money. Oh, we got to stop this happy horse shit. Hold on. I don't want to burn money. Let's go here. Okay, there we go. oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, yes, these buttons are just so much fun. They're just so much fun. But we're going to make gifts tonight. And I also want to, I like to give you guys life lessons because I've been around the block a few times. And if I can help you, from any accidents or falling into traps or doing anything like that, I'm here for you. And so I just bought a new book, right? I left my other book in Arizona. And so what I want to talk to you about before we make gifts, and we're going to get the magic ball, oh my goodness. Okay, welcome to Sip Bob's Bitch Slapping Club, the only bitch slapping club on Twitch. Here's another one for you. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Yes. Something good to eat? Oh wait, simply, what's something good to eat when you don't have an appetite? Protein drink. Do a protein drink. Your body always needs protein. And I tell you, the protein drinks, years ago, the protein drinks, you could barely get them past your nose and you'd want to hurl. I mean, they were terrible. And now they're pretty gosh darn good. I even found I start my mornings out with a protein drink that has 8 egg whites in it per serving. So that's my to go to in the morning. Because you guys know I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in 58 years. Wow. Holy buckets, am I old or what? Come on, dancing avocado, get the hell off my screen. Is there a way that I can not do that? Amaz, is there a way to not do that? Um, widgets. Test widgets. I should have tested my widgets before, huh? Caesar, how are you? Caesar. Caesar, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to use that shirt I made you with the Twitch sword in that. I'm going to see if I can do that for another mod. Mess my you'd be able to turn it off in the filter in OBS, make it smaller in OBS. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see. Video capture. Meme board. Alert board. Hold on. If I do this. Wait a minute. Alert. Can I make it? Hold on. Can I make it smaller? Can I do it? Oh, can I do it? Let me see if that works. Let's see if this old woman could do something. Mess my pants. How are you doing? Maybe that'll work. Somebody follow again. No, I'm just kidding. How are you doing, my friend? I will see you. I will absolutely come and see you someday. I just, you know, I would love to meet all of you. I truly, truly would. I mean, you have enhanced my life in more ways than you'll ever know. And you make it so much fun. It was so much fun last Saturday that I said, you know what? I'm popping on again. I'm popping on again this week. And I'm going to be more regular. You know, because I'm taking Metamucil every day. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, you guys. You gotta laugh. Come on, you gotta laugh. Mm-hmm. You're heading to bed, Franz? Well, thank you for popping in and check your mail. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to the UK. I think it takes a little less than 2 weeks. But your gift is in the mail. Doing well. You're getting ready to move to Louisiana. Wow. Louisiana. Now, was that your choice to do that? Is that what you wanted to do, was move to Louisiana? Are you from Louisiana? Just curious. Oh, I hope that makes the dancing avocado in the corner. Now nobody's going to follow, right? Now that I made it little. Come down for some crawfish? You bet you'll, sweet Bippy. Yes, yes, yes. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Yes. So we're going to make gifts tonight. We're going to actually design them live. I have the Rotacam. She's all ready to go. There she is, right over there. See that 8 there? There's like an 8 there on the. What that is that's a snowman, and my machine has the ability to turn the design. So in other words, when I'm designing something that's hard to hoop, I just put that sticker exactly where I want it, and the machine will turn the design to fit. I mean, it's like a piece of flippin' cake. It was your choice, and it's where you're from. Oh my goodness, good for you getting to go back home. You've been traveling all around. Yes. Green Grim, how are you? Welcome to the Sip Mom Bitch Slapping Club. So, you guys, I want to be here to be like a friend, a mom, a grandmom, to you. And so what I want to do is, hello, Springtimes, how are you? It's good to see you too. Yes, we all wish. You know what? When you get down there, Mess My Pants, tell me what color your kitchen is, okay? And I'll make something just for you. How's that sound? Tell me, when your wife, when your lovely wife, and I know what she looks like, she's absolutely stunning. When you go down there and she picks a theme, let me know and I'll design something special for the kitchen, okay? Yay! You love the burger tote bag you made me. Ah, yay! Your smile and energy fills me with joy. Well, you guys, it's most all of you know I'm a former hospice nurse, and I believe everyone should be to volunteer, because boy, those are problems. When you know that you're going home and you're never coming back, those are problems. I mean, in terms of, okay, if you're in your 80s or 90s, you won the flipping game of life. You got to have your children and watch their children grow up. So you've won the game of life. However, when it's a teenager, it's heartbreaking because they're being called home. But you have a zest for living, because I'm not in that bed. I get to clock out at 7:30 and go home and live. And so don't take a moment for granted, because we don't know how many moments we have, right? And I talk about it all the time. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it, right? Try to live your best life. You know, these little stuff is just minutia, but terminal cancer or terminal disease, that's not. That's not. And I'm so glad. I mean, I work peds. I've worked with the elderly. I've worked with peds. I've worked, from the beginning of life and then the end of life. And I'm so thankful that I work there. As a matter of fact, I'm volunteering at the brand new hospice. I want to be their baker. I don't want to be a nurse. I'll be a baker and like a support for the family is what I want to do. And so your mom says hi. Tell her I said, hey, how's she doing? Yay! The theme is already picked. Chicken Meister. Well, send it to me. Sipmom at Gmail. Send me the colors. Send me your theme, and I'll make you something special. How about that? Okay. So what I want to do is I want to prepare you for life's emergencies. So I am going to come up with a find and a fact every week to help you out. The find is this. Okay? I mean, these brilliant people put popping candy in it. So it kind of fizzes when you eat it? All right. If you insist. All right, I will. 4 pieces are 140 calories. How much is the bag? Lemon theme? Oh, lemon theme. I might have something right here in this room. Oh, well, Optimus, how are you? Okay, so that was my find this week. These, although you can never go wrong with these. I mean, there's actually, okay, get this. There's actually 25% of your vitamin C that you need in these. So how many, if I eat the whole bag, no, I'm just kidding. All right. So I found this book, How to Survive Anything. And I figure it's my job to help you to avoid falling into traps or things that, just to give you a little advice. And so I went through this book. And so I want to prepare you, and then we're going to give a gift away, for a lion attack. All right? I mean, you just never know when there might be a lion. And so this book is so good because it's showing you these people going, there's a lion, let's go this way. And then they're saying, don't do this. Don't put sausage around your neck, carry a ham, and carry your steaks in a wagon. Not a good thing. Not a good thing, you guys. So when you go to Africa and you go to the grocery store and you buy, that looks like, I don't know, 25, 30 pounds of steak, and you have a whole half a ham, and you have, looks like, what is that? What is that hanging? She's got hot dogs, and what is that hanging around her neck? Isn't that sausage? Kielbasa? Is that a kielbasa? Adult mature content. That's because we talk about blowjobs and things like that. Okay, but not tonight. Okay. So, anyways, so this is what you. So right off the bat, when you go to Africa, all right, try not to put the hot dogs around your neck. All right. You know what? Try to, it's with me being a pescatarian. I because I don't eat meat, I probably have fish hanging around my neck, but I probably wouldn't do that. So this is a really good thing. Is that I love this book because I'm going to know now that when I buy my steak, not to put them in a wagon and take them into the bush country. Okay, so here we go, and let me just read just a couple of things about lions, and then we're going to move on. Just fought a lion. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Mythical noodles. Noodless. Mythical noodles. How are you doing tonight? Okay. So it said, be a purple. Not purple. Let me have another drink. No, I'm just drinking water. Maybe we should do shots. Okay, never mind. Lions, both African and mountain, usually avoid humans. If you're hiking in their territory, bring your friends and use your outside voices. Shake your keys, sing those songs that your parents hate, and sing them loudly. It'll be just like a zoo, only the lion will be the one observing from a distance and snickering at your behavior. Make like a statue. Statue. You know how a pet cat gets a kick out of chasing a mouse? Well, in this case, you're the mouse. It might be your first instinct, but don't turn your back and run. It'll see a hot meal on legs and chase you. Instead, freeze and then walk calmly back. Okay. Big cats prefer an easy kill, so if it's coming at you, as you're quietly trying to walk away, make it think you're king of the jungle. Instead, scream, snarl, bare your teeth, raise your arms, open your jacket to appear bigger. Jeez, okay. Go 10 rounds. If the cat is still coming at you, fight back. Swing a big stick, hurl rocks, even poke its eyeballs if it gets really close. A lion, and they said a little tip, a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. Okay, you guys, has everybody got it? Don't carry your kielbasa in the wild. Okay? Don't you love this book? This is great. I just got this. I am learning so much. I said to Cynthia, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to let you wear those hot dogs around your neck anymore. Oh my goodness. All right, let me write down. I got to write down something because I will forget. You guys know I'm older than dirt. I don't know how old dirt is, but it's pretty old. Okay. Okay, I just got to write that something down. So welcome all new people. You know what? I just want to have fun, run my mouth, and give gifts away. And for the people that are brand new, that have not been here before, where the hell have you been? Good Lord. Okay. I just want to show you where I am in the world. We are on every continent. Can you see that? These are where the gifts have gone around the world. That is my whole shtick, you guys, is that I make custom gifts, and I am, like I said, I am not in this for money. I turn down sponsors all the time because if I won't use it, I won't promote it. I cannot be bought at this age. Are you flipping kidding me? Just, okay. So anyways, any questions about the lions? Are you all clear on what we're supposed to do? Mythical noodless, come to the front of the class. Despite hundreds of gifts, I'm still amazed there's so many countries left to reach. Well, I'm on every continent except for the Antarctica. But I'm on every continent. And I don't, like in the U.S., I don't put any more pins in because I think I've hit every state. Well, 1,300 gifts. Yeah, even Hawaii. Oh, wait, I haven't hit Alaska. Lots in Canada. Lots and lots in Canada. Oh, wait, Greenland. I thought I was in Greenland. I wonder if the sticker came out. I'm sure we sent a gift. Yeah, there's like a hole there. The thing must have came out. But I'm not in Alaska. Anybody here from Alaska? Alaska? Cynthia would love to go to Alaska. Wouldn't it be fun? That would be fun. Hello there. Beth Jonas, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. It's just a short 2-hour stream. Us old people, we burn our midnight oil by 8:15. So, it's just a couple hours stream. Sometimes you guys have kept me on longer because we just have so much fun, especially on the Sensual Saturdays. And I would like to get back to story time. So if you have an interesting story, whether it's a sex gone wrong, a problem with beauty gone wrong, workplace mishaps, anything that's funny, send it in. Sipmom at Gmail. And if we read it, you get a gift. How about that? Yay! Okay. So what I would like to do is, oh my God, 44 minutes and she hasn't shut up yet. That's pretty good, huh, you guys? All right. So, let me see. I just want to see who's eccentric. Are you here? Eccentric, my college student. Are you here? Are you still here? Taking a break from your exams? If you are, come to the front of the class. Are you still here? Eccentric? Eccentric. Debbie Doo, how are you? Debbie Doo. Now, Debbie Doo's gotten a few gifts. Over. Oh, I gotta stop shaking. I'm probably getting you guys seasick, aren't I? I got a swivel chair here. I will try to unswivel it. Or not swivel. I will deswivel it. Yes. Debbie Doo. Yes, Debbie Doo has gotten many, many, many gifts. And she's very, very fond of cardinals. And yes. All right. So, good. Glad to hear that. Thank you for popping in tonight. Like I said, just a short 2-hour stream. Gonna make some gifts, and that'll be great. I love making gifts. And Rhoda's ready behind me, and so I think we need our first victim. What do you guys? You guys think so? So let's see if the ball works. All right. I tried to make it blue. Everybody likes blue balls, right? Let me see if I can bring it up. There it is. Look at that. Only I made it red. This outside is supposed to be blue. Oh well. That's our magic ball. So let's play with our magic balls. Okay. So if you want to be the winner tonight and you want to have a gift, and I'm gonna make, and I can tell you what we have. We have tea towels, beach towels, hand towels, hat. Well, I'm not going to do hats tonight because that requires putting a different frame on the machine. We'll do hat night. Maybe next time I come on, we'll make hats. Does that sound good? Let's see. Tote bags, aprons, pillowcases. Did I hit it all? All right. Or, I do have some sweatshirts too, depending on what size you are. So I have some sweatshirts, and I do have some t-shirts, but I would have to iron on. Is my iron set up? Sweatshirts we could do, t-shirts probably not. Okay. So if whoever wants a gift, this is what you have to do. Exclamation point, the number 8, the word enter, and then push enter. So I will demonstrate. Watch closely. Chat rules. Come in and get comfy. Wait a minute, I got my own chat rules? No bullying. Let me see what my rules are. This was so long ago. Come in, get comfy. I welcome participation and value your feedback. Adult mature content. No bullying, sexism, racism, homophobia, or other hate-based chat. No bullying or attacking other chat members. We are all entitled to our opinion. Be kind, polite, and respectful, or you'll be put in the thinking chair. I strive to keep this a fun. Well, that's pretty good. I must have had my chutzpah. Okay. Miss Kit Kat, how are you? How are you doing tonight? Okay, so this is if you want to be the winner of the first gift tonight. This is what you have to put in. 8, enter. Okay. Oh God, join Twitch. Why is it not letting me do it? Enter. It's not letting me put it in. How is it not letting me put it in? It's my stream, for crying out loud. Okay. Exclamation point. The number 8, the word enter. Here, I'll write it down. Why isn't it letting me do it? I can't enter my own contest? Okay. If you want to win a prize tonight, put this in. Let's go. There we go. Chicken Meister's in there. Let's go. Let's get him in there. I want to chat in my own chat. Give me a break. Let's go. Come on. Let's get him out there. Let's go. Doesn't matter if you sub or not. You know, I don't have a lot of subs. I don't care. I just like hanging out with you guys. It makes no difference. So, yes, let's go. There you go. Tiny Skies. Now, what? Tell me about your name. Tiny Skies. Nice to see you. Oh, RJ, you need to visit somebody at the hospital. I was just speaking with someone at the hospital. Please go in and visit him, okay? It's good to see you too. Let's chat soon, okay? RJ? I was hoping you'd pop on tonight. Okay, yes, please do, please do. This person is in need of a visit. And it would do my heart good. And, yes. Okay. I will. I absolutely will. I absolutely will after 3. See, I get to know you guys, and I know many of your occupations. I know where many of you live. I've met a few of you. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Okay. Oh, okay. I will let you know. I will let you know exactly what happened. Okay. So come on, you guys. We need more people. Exclamation point. Enter to win a gift. It doesn't matter where you live. I said if you can get mail. The only place that I haven't been able to deliver mail to is Russia, and I got a box right up there that's been waiting there for over 2.5 years. When we started the conflict of one of many, whatever, the post office will not send it to Russia. So I do have a gift going to Russia. Yeah. So let's go. All right, let's see if the ball works. We got some folks here. Let's see. Let me see. All right, we're going to shake the ball. See if it works. Here it goes. What? Oh, come on. No way. It's not supposed to do that. It's in competition mode. Oh, that pisses me off. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can fix that. Hold on. Hold on. Magic ball. Let me bring it up. Competitions mode. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to editor. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's try it again. You guys do it again. Exclamation. You want a custom gift, and you get to watch it being made tonight. Exclamation point. 8 and the number 8. Let's go. Giddy up. Giddy up. We got the wild woman here tonight. And let's get back to our sensual Saturdays. There's no more fun to me than talking about sex gone wrong. I think that's a hoot and a half. And I got some stories for you. You ever been caught? How about being seen by like a couple dozen people? Okay, never mind. You gotta laugh. All right, let's see if it works out. Are we all ready? Gamer Wheels, how are you? Hey, we're doing the gift. We're doing the giveaway. And it doesn't matter how many times you've won. If your name comes up, let's go. Anybody else? Come on. Let's see if this stupid ball works. Come on. All right, we're going to do it. I know, Derpness. What's up with that? All right, let's go. Let's see who wins. Who is that? That is... I can't read it. Can you guys read it? It's too blurry. Miss Kit Kat? Is it Miss Kit Kat? It is Miss Kit Kat. Did you leave the mic in the other room? Maybe. Miss Kit Kat. Well, Miss Kit Kat, come to the front of the class. Let's get rid of my balls. Let's get rid of my balls. There we go. Go away. Line, go away. Okay, there we go. You can barely hear me. Okay, let me turn up my mic. How's that? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I could be like that commercial. Can you hear me now? Is that better? I turned the mic up. There we go. Louder. How's that? Can you hear me? All right, Miss Kit Kat, come to the front of the class. Now the noise is louder too. All right, let me just turn that down again. I'll just talk louder. All right. Simp Ma'am skin routine. You want to get my, okay, two things. Two things for my, I get a lot of compliments on my skin. And I think there's a couple of reasons why. For one thing, my mom was a knockout and still is. Here's my beautiful mother. She's 94 now, but look what a beauty she was. Pretty, pretty. Okay. I actually do get a lot of compliments about my skin, and there are some secrets. First one is I don't smoke. I don't smoke. Okay. I smoked, I think, Virginia Slims menthol lights for probably 2 years in my 20s because it was cool. Not because I was a flippin' idiot. Right. Uh, I'm a water drinker. It's all I drink is water and iced tea, unsweetened iced tea. That is the extent of it. I don't drink any soda. An occasional alcoholic beverages, but I do Vaseline on my face once a week. I just lather that stuff on because you guys know if you say your foot, you got rough skin on your foot and it's scaly. If you put Vaseline all over it, it sloughs everything off and makes it smooth. So, is there anything cheaper than Vaseline? Right? So Vaseline once a week. I wash all the makeup off, and then I slather it with Vaseline, rub it in. I wait probably 10 minutes, and then I use a hot washcloth to remove most of it. And this is right before bed, and that's all I do. Yeah. How much water do I drink in a day? I drink 2.5 quarts water, and I start my day out with protein. I'm a huge, huge protein. I also have my mom's genetics. Thank you, soy bread. You know, she was wholesome. She gardened, ate good food, and I don't eat anything with trans fat or high fructose corn syrup in it either. Yeah, yeah. But all right. I wanted to do the deer and cardinal for a large, if possible, for my sister. The deer and cardinal. Was that the deer and cardinal that we did the last time? The same one? I'm 71, you guys. I can't flip and believe it. I mean, I still feel like that naughty 16-year-old. I swear to God. I swear to God I do. And Sim Dad likes that about me. No, just kidding. Oh, he's so much fun. You know, when you meet the right person, we just took a bath together. I mean, we just, you know, he's just the cutest thing ever, isn't he? I asked him to stop by. Okay, I'm hoping he'll pop by because I said to him, I want you to do something. And I want to see if he remembers. Chat knows, I mentioned it once or twice, or maybe half a dozen times. Who knows, right? Chat, do you remember when I just did this? And what that meant? Do you remember that, chat? And I want to see if Simp Dad still remembers what that means. And I'll tell you what it means real quick before he comes in. Well, RJ, I'll have to look that up. What's my favorite animal? Simp Dad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a avid. I love animals. I love almost all animals. My favorite animal, if it's not a dog, okay, I got to go with Winnie the Moo. When I went down to Alveus, I got to go with Winnie the cow. They're so gosh darn cute. I could not wait to get to Alveus to scratch her, to do the neck scratch on her. I mean, that was my thing, is that I wanted to scratch Winnie the Moo's neck. And I did. Okay, so when Simp Dad, if he's supposed to, I told him pop in. Okay, what this is, and Chad, do you remember? Do you remember what this is? Gnarly hands. Oh God, it's happening. All right, well, hand modeling, that's out. Figure modeling, that's out. Got my own teeth though. Okay. Cow is so cute. I know it. Okay. Years ago, when we were getting one of our children christened, we had to meet with the nun at our local church. I'd never met her before. And she sat behind a desk. And she kept doing this. And every time she was talking, she was doing this. And my mind instantly you guys know, my mind instantly goes to the gutter. It's nice, warm, and cozy down there. I've always been naughty, you guys, but I've always had to be good. But I have a very naughty side, but it's a fun side, but it is indeed a naughty side. And all I could think of was the exact same thing that Simp Dad thought of, because we're both naughty children, and we happen to meet each other, and we're still naughty. God, I hope we always stay naughty. Okay. And she kept doing this. She's talking. It's like she was holding somebody's balls in her hands. I mean, it's just if you were cradling a men's balls, that's probably how you would do it. And I mean, that's exactly where my mind went to, and exactly where Simp Dad's mind went to. So it's been years. So if he pops in, I want to ask him if he knows what this means, and see if he says. Okay, chat. What do you think? Anybody want to lay odds that he'll remember this? This would have been in the 90s. In the 90s. Think he'll know? You're going through hormone treatment. I thank all moms and everyone who's ever been through the change of life, because this sucks. Derpness, I'm on hormones. I'm on hormones. That was Simp Dad's Christmas gift. Is that I'm on the patch and I'm on hormones, but I'm loving being on hormones because, guys, menopause is, women are ruled by hormones. We are. We are. We're little girls until the hormones turn on, and then we're horny teenagers, and then then we want to have babies, and then when Mother Nature shuts us off, we just want to sleep and eat and have hot flashes. So I sympathize for you. I'm so glad that you got on the hormone therapy. I don't give out medical advice. I will share what's going on with me, but I'm not going to give out any medical advice because I'm not a doctor, although I play one on TV. No, I'm just kidding. So good for you. Good for you. Because hot flashes. I will say that evening primrose did help me with my hot flash, but I had to take quite a bit of it. But I love being on hormones because I feel younger, I feel better, and Simp Dad is liking me. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, night sweats. Yes, I know. I know. It gets sucky. I tell my sons, I said, the day's going to happen when mama is not going to be as exciting under the sheets, okay? So understand, it's not her, it's the hormones. And I'm very, very upfront about that. You're angry as hell. You know what? Let the hormones, are you I get where you are because I was there, because it's not a fun feeling at all. But thank God for hormones, because that's going to help. That's going to help. That's going to help. Okay, try to channel that anger. Try not to, because that, when you feel like that, it just makes everything worse on top of it. So try to say, I'm going to get through this. Ask him up above to give you a hand, and you'll get through this. You'll get through this. Yes, you have way more energy. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the hormone therapy, and I'm in my 70s. But it's like I don't want to be an old witchy woman with my husband. I want to be that same loving young wife that he had. And the hormones really, like I said, it was Simp Dad's Christmas gift. hmm Okay, so let me see if I can find. So getting back to Miss Kit Kat, it's the same one. All right, let's go on to let's go into my design room. Hold the boat. Let's bring you into Floriani. Let's go here. Okay. Let's see if I can find that design. I open. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go. Not frogs. We want to go into Sip Mom Designs. Let's see if it's there. And it's the, if not, it might be an under animal. So let me go into Sip Mom Designs first to see if let's go in here and see if it's in here. You guys might recognize some of these designs because I have crabs. How cute is that? Okay, I have the one cardinal there. That's for Nick. When I went down to Texas, he's got a thing for feet. All right, holy buckets. Let's see. I don't see it there. Don't see it there. Mitch Jones, Mizzy. Okay, let's go down another one. Keep going. I have the cutest little dinosaur, you guys, that I've ever seen. Okay, it's not there. So let's go up to, let's go into animals and see if it's there. And it's a deer with a cardinal. Let's go in here and look. Don't see it there. Let's go up here. Deer with a cardinal. Okay, what I want to do is, let me just look in birds real quick. Alright, let me run downstairs and grab my other computer real quick. I've been transferring designs, and I might not have gotten that one. You know, it's there's a cardinal. There's Debbie Dew. There's one of yours. Okay. All right. I am going to. You guys, let me run downstairs real quick and get my other computer. Okay. Can you guys just chat, and I will. Let me go down and grab it. Okay. No problem, no problem. No, let me show you. Let me show you really quick this dinosaur. I just want to show you this only because it's the cutest darn little thing. And I saw, look at that. Oh wait, it's in my, I'll open it up and you can see it. It's just so cute. It's just cute. Isn't it cute? Isn't it adorable? Okay, you guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to just scoot downstairs and grab my computer. You guys, nope, everybody take a pee break now. Go get a drink, go get a cookie, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on. Larry, pop in when you get a chance. Pardon me? Pop in when you get a chance. Just for a quick one. This is our Florida Tropical Pork and Chocolate. Relatively smart slow, starting at 15 ounce. Generous juice flow, feels great. Wasn't my grandson adorable? He's so cute. He's having his graduation party here. We got a pool in the back, and he's something else. He's something else. Such a good kid. Okay, I'm going to come on here. So I told Simp Dad he's got to pop in. So you guys remember. Oh, let me bring the main on. Hold on. Hold on.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So Simp Dad, I just wanted to look how cute he is, you guys.
Hey everybody. Hi Chad. Hope everybody's well.
I just wanted to jog your memory on something.
What's that? I still remember the moment. Church lady. Veins were popping out. I just had some of that hot honey.
How is it?
It's hot.
Is it?
Yep.
Do they use like the sriracha peppers, you think? Or what do you think?
I don't know. It's a little bit hotter than what I like.
Yeah, too hot for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
So I had some mac and cheese to cool it down.
Oh, okay.
All right, Chad,
So
keep
you
her on.
remember the...
Of course.
Oh, see, Chad, he remembers, though.
It was Andy's, or was it Willie's baptism?
Andy's.
I think it was Willie's, wasn't it? No, it was Andy's.
Yeah, Andy's. Yeah, what do we think she had in her hands?
The nads. Well, she wanted those nads pretty bad.
Did you hear him? She wanted those nads pretty bad. It was a nun.
Isn't she special?
Isn't she special? Oh my God. I mean, we both thought the same thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Oh, it's great. I hope you guys find your life partner. You know, Simp Dad and I have been together for so long, and we just can't get enough of each other. You know, our biggest mistake was not having 6 or 8 kids. Had we met in our 20s, we'd probably had a dozen kids. You know, we like making them and we like having them. Okay, let me see if I can find it on here. Hold on, hold on. Isn't he something? Yay! Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. All right, come on. I got 2 mouses here. The one thing that I like about my smaller computer, Simply bought it for me, is that it has a touch screen, and the touch screen is really valuable. Whereas this computer that I'm streaming on right now has a huge screen, and it's easier to design when you're doing digitizing to have a bigger screen. It's much easier than having a tiny screen. But I do like the touch, and I'm bringing up my Floriani right now. Hello there, Imideus, how are you? How do I get a Simp Mario hat for Wells? Well, all you have to do is win one. I've got one sitting right up there. Got a couple of them. All right, let me see if I can find that design. All right, let's go here. I tried to save. Let's see, where would I have saved that? Let's go. Let's go here. Let's go open. Let's go up. And let's go to animals. Just to see if I would have put that in there. Not there. Okay, let's go up. If not, we designed that. I designed that for you, I think, after stream, because that took a little bit of time to do, but I know I should have that. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I am going to see if I can send it. I got a flash drive right here. Hold on. So what did, Miss Kit Kat, what did you want this on? Okay, send to. Send to. Okay, USB. Let me see if I can bring it in. Man, that would be good if I could do that. And I will see about this fan, what's going on with this, because I really like this computer. But I want to show you what it doesn't do. Okay, let's put this up here. Let's see if I can stick it in here. All right, let me see. Okay. Let's see if I can. Too many mice. Too many mice. Let me see if I can download this. Let's go. Let's put you into embroidery designs. All right. Let's see if I can find it. Let's go into my Floriani. And let's do new. Let's see if this old biddy's got it. I have it. I just don't know where I put it half the time. Okay, let's go open and let's go to oops, we don't need that big. Let's go into here. USB F. Hot damn! Folks, we got it. There it is. Okay, this is currently a height of 4 inches by 2.5. It's about 10,000 stitches, so it'll probably take about 19 minutes to do. And there it is. Okay, so hey Brizzle, how you doing? What do I have in large? Sorry. Let's see. You will not lose all the time fur walls. Trust me. Okay, I have a sweatshirt. What size? Let me see. I'll tell you what size I have, okay? All right, I have for man or woman. Did you say this was for your sister? Do I remember that correctly? Hi, bad administrator. Yep. Okay. What size is your sister? Oh, this will be fun. Okay, so this is pale. Okay, a few colors. We're doing a sweatshirt. We're going to do, see this deer. Now this deer is a design, it's two designs that I put together a while ago. Wasn't it back like in January or February, Miss Kit Kat? Wasn't it back then? And you won again. What size is she? And I don't think I'm going to need, it's not that dense, so I don't think we're going to need to have a sticky bottom. Looks amazing. Miss Kit Kat, what size? And I'll tell you what colors I have. Large. Okay, let me see what I have in large. Hold on. Hold the boat. I have, let's see what we have here. I have an extra large in blue. I have a medium in blue. I have, let's see what we got here. A small in pink, an extra large in pink, an extra large in gray. I have a large in navy. I have a large in navy. How's that? Large in the XL pink. You will take the XL pink. What? You didn't win though, bad minister. Or are you? Are you? Large in navy. Okay, let's do that. And so this is 2x4. So typically 2x4. I think we could get away with left chest. It's a little large, but I can't make it huge. So do you want it left chest or center? Is this cross stitching? No. What I'm doing is this is a design. This is my Floriani software, and this is software for my 10 needle right behind me, and we're gonna stitch that out. So no, it's not cross stitching. Are you kidding? You think I have time for that? Are you flipping kidding? But that being said, I can turn this into cross stitching. There's an an app right on here that allows me to do that. What did you think if I had it on the left? I think left chest. I think I would do left chest. Okay? All right, let's do left chest. All right, so what I'm going to do is, excuse me, I am going to send this over. Let me send this to Rhoda. Let's go save as. And let's send it to there. Let's change the format. Oops, no, not there. Not there. USB-D. Okay, so now it should be over there. Let me go to new scene. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to use my snowman to put the sticker here and then have the machine read it. But before I do that, there's a lot of threads in this. There's some grays and some reds and a rust red. So how many colors are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay, so I need a light gray, a light peach, and so let me send it over there. I think that's kind of the hardest, not one of the hardest thing is to center something correctly. Because if you do a design on a garment that's off, I mean, it's like it's useless, especially if it's wording and it's tilted or something because you were in a hurry. Don't ever be in a hurry with this. And I've been doing this for a long time. I actually teach this down in Arizona. I teach this. They actually got me a room. I have 6 embroidery machines. I have 18 monitors, which means because we keep our room locked. So I've trained the people how to use the machines, and it's so much fun. This is an incredible hobby, and if any of you are interested, I'd be glad to hold your hand through the whole process. I started out with a 1 needle machine, and now I've got the big boy girl behind me. Of course, it's a great way to honor your dad. That's wonderful. All right, so let me come over here. Let me turn you a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to, I have a little gadget that helps me determine exact placement for the chest, left chest. So we're going to do that right now. I just need better lighting in here. That's the one thing I told Simp Dad, is that I would like some better lighting in here. Because it's just, when you're working with black, oh my goodness. Just, so, all right, so what we're going to do is put this right here and then slide it over to 5 here. And that's where it goes. Okay, so I'm going to use, these are the snowman stickers. And because the top circle is smaller, like a snowman, that's the top of the design. Guys, don't look at my hands. I was pulling weeds all day. I look like hands like a farmhand. All right. And we're going to put this right here. I'm going to actually get my flashlight because I want to see where the... Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. I want to make sure that it's centered exactly perfect. All right, now let's get some stabilizer in there. Hoop this bad boy. I do have magnetic hoops, but you know what? I'm just not a huge fan. Let's make sure that Rhoda's got the design. Here it is. Okay, Rhoda. 4. All right, and we're going to use cutaway stabilizer because we're working on clothing. There's a ton of different stabilizers, you guys. Just a ton. You know what? I need a bigger piece. I will use you. And hat person, I have a bunch of Simply hats. So stick around and you will win a Simply hat. I got a ton of them. We'll do hat week. You guys, you want to do hat week next week? If I come on again? I think you guys make it so much fun. Because Cynthia goes, you're streaming again? And I said, they were so much fun. I said, yes, I am. All right. Hooping is probably... whoa. My bitch slappers are falling. All right. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? You know, there's a bitch slapper in South Korea. They wanted one and they got one. I haven't made any bitch slappers in oh no, I made one last month and sent out to somebody. All right, let's get this going here. This takes the longest time, you guys, because you want to hoop it perfectly. because if you don't, you screw the design. You don't want to do that. Okay, let's go. Now you can do a little bit of stretching with this. You don't want to do a whole lot. T-shirts are a little harder to do. They have to have iron on to make them look good. All right. So I'm just going to pull this just a tad more to get that wrinkle out. All right. So here it is, and it's because I've got the sticker in it. The machine will recognize exactly where that needs to go. So let's put you in. Let's see if we can get you. Okay. I'm going to actually pin a little bit to make sure that it doesn't hit the other side. And I'll get you over. You'll watch Rhoda do this as soon as I get this going here. You'll watch her. Hold on. I'm just going to just make sure that none of it is going to hit. I'll put it in a little differently. All right. So I'm going to bring you over to Rhoda, and we're going to do the colors now. So let's go to the Rhoda cam. Hold on. Oh, Raiders, who do we have here? Welcome, Raiders. Party of Chewy for you. Thank you so very much for your Chewy for you. Thank you so very much for your raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Folks, sit yourself down, get your heinies comfortable. What we're doing is we're designing a gift. And that's all I do is run my mouth and make gifts. So if you stay with me long enough, you will get a gift. We've got folks. Debbie, how many gifts have you got sent your way? Just to give the folks that I really do this. And I do hats. We do all kinds of fun things. So right now what we're doing is this. I'll show you what we're doing. We're putting this on a sweatshirt. Okay? So just stick around. You got a hat. Debbie it's got 7 gifts. So stick around because I'm back, you guys. I took a little bit of a hiatus due to some health issues because I'm an old broad. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah. 71. 7 gifts. Holy buckets. You hit the lotto. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send you over to Rhoda now, and I'm going to change the colors, and we're going to make this sweatshirt. So stick around, and you can watch my 10-needle machine go to work. And this is the Rhoda cam. I got the sweatshirt in, and this is the screen up here. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to, okay, you guys can see that, right? I'm going to use the snowman feature. And what it's going to do is it's going to find the snowman. It's going to turn the design. There's the top of the design. And it's going to turn the design to fit the snowman. Oops. Okay, it told me to remove the mark. It likes where it's at. All right, so now what I'm going to do is the colors. And we've got, let's see, we've got like a white is number 2. We need like a beige, okay? And let's see, we need a gray is 4, but gray is 8. Let's do 4 is 8, okay. And we've got a red there, but we need a maroon. And thank you so much for your, who's a new follower. Hey, you guys, you like where I moved the thing? We had that avocado. It was taking up the whole thing. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. All right, let's get we need a maroon color too. And the maroon color is going to be, let's put the maroon in number 1. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit to change the colors, but you're going to be watching it real quick. And we have, okay. So we've got 1 is going to be, so we need like a bone color. A bone color for the antlers. I think we could make the antlers this color. Okay, put the antlers in 3. Just bear with me. It takes a little bit to change the colors. Okay. So 1 is going to be 3. Let's go back. Okay, 2 is white. 7 is 1. And 2. Okay, let's see. We need some browns. Hold on. Oh God, look at that mess. Oh. I need someone to organize, to help me organize. All right, so we've got brown, and then like a brown color. Jasmine. Okay. Pink. Oh, we need brown. Let's get brown for our deer. Oh, this is a good brown. Okay, 7 is brown. Don't mean to switch you around, you guys. 7 is brown. Okay. We're getting there. Just bear with me. Bear with me. So I think, okay, 5 is 5. 4 is 4. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back to the Floriani, and we're going to do a slow stitch to see what it does first. So first it's going to do that, and then the antlers, then the gray, that brown, black, yellow, yellow, black. Okay. All right. Always like to see what's going on. Yeah, hang. So I'm glad that we've got the new folks. Get yourselves comfy, and you're gonna watch Rhoda go to work. I just want to line up the colors. This takes a little bit of time because I want to get it right, and then we're gonna give away another gift. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. And we're gonna do Hat Week. Let's do Hat Week next. I'm kind of thinking I want to do next Saturday. You guys gonna be around for Hat Week next Saturday? Yeah. What are we doing today? Musa, we're doing a shirt in honor of someone's dad. A lot of people, and I believe in signs. I absolutely do. I know that there's ghosts. I know that there's evil spirits. And working in hospice, yeah. We'll talk about ghost stories sometime because they are out there. Trust me. Trust me. Absolutely trust me. Okay, back to the Rotacam. So let's get everything working and let's go. So number 4 is going to be 7. Okay, 4, 7, switch. Okay, 1 is that, 2 is that, 3 is that, 4 is 7. 7. 6 is black and black is 9. So let's do 6 is 9. 10 is red, 5, black, 1. I think we're ready to rock. All right, let's just thread everything. Okay, let's just thread everything. So I've got 1 here. Oh, Teddy wants to come in. You guys, I'm going to need my flashlight because I turned off the light to make it easier for you guys to see. But unfortunately, it makes it harder for me to see. So let's thread it. Teddy, just a second. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. You guys have to put the light on. It's a lot easier. Hold on. It's a lot easier for me with the light. Okay. And we'll get this going. Okay, 1, 2, 3 needs to be done. See how much easier it is to thread needles this way? Okay. I think 7. And I think I got everything right. Let's go back just to double check. Yep, I think we're good. All right. All right. Ready to rock and roll? Let's do it. Let me turn the light off. Let's get nice and comfy. And we'll turn the lights off. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're going to do it at 800 stitches a minute. Let her rip. You know what I want to do? No, I think we'll be okay. Yep, it's going to be okay. I'm going to put copy on it, but you know what? Sometimes you get this copy. So here we go. Your sister's watching. Oh, hello, sister. What's your sister's name? Then you folks, this is what I do is I make gifts for you to hang around. And it's fun for me because I like to rub my mouth and I'll talk about anything that my kid knows. There's nowhere I will not go. And your mom is a seamstress. like a thread broke. Sometimes it happens. Okay, which one is that? Number 3? Number 3, are you giving me a hard time? All right. Sometimes it's a flaw in the thread. So what I'll do is I'll pull out a yard or better. Because sometimes it really is just the thread. We'll find out. We'll find out. And I got my handy dandy little I was very fortunate, chat. I have what's called monovision. Do you guys know what monovision is? I feel so fortunate. Monovision is I have one eye that does one thing and one eye that does another. Okay, so let's go back a color. Make sure we get everything. Oh, it didn't do it again. Okay. So sometimes, once in a while, what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little bit more string. Whoops. It's hard to use a flashlight, but you guys wouldn't be able to see if I had, okay, let's go. Giddy up. All right. So what I'm going to do is pull it down. I do have this needle that's being a little stinky. So I'm going to pull this down to make sure that it catches. All right. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow, right, you guys? Okay. Let's go. There we go. I'm just going to pull this out of the way. There we go. Just needed a little extra thread. The nicest thing about my dad was that he believed in the good of all men, and we were raised completely, like, racial slurs were never spoken in our home. My dad believed in the good of all men, and that was a gift that he passed down to us. This is looking good. It's looking good. What do you think, Dad? What do you think? Now we're going to give away another one. How about that? I think we're going to go over 2 hours, but I'm going to do 2 gifts. You feel okay with that, Dad? I this. I bring up this. Okay. Who wants to get a gift? This is what we're going to do. Wait till I bring up the ball. Let me bring that ball up. Okay. Who wants a gift? Go ahead, put this in. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. I can send it to you. I do not scream to make money. I don't make anybody scream to lose money. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm making something smile on your face. And it's like whatever you give back off to the universe, you get back. And fortunately, Cynthia and I worked very hard and very lucky and ended up very well in life. So, but we worked real hard. Let me tell you, I shared this with my screen a million times, but we were before. What year was it? 2009? When Christmas we came home and lost his job. We moved here for this job. He survived 25 layoffs. We went 2 years without him finding a job. We were over $100,000 in credit card debt. 4 kids, $100,000. I don't know. I had to swap. I didn't go to nursing for the money. I was stupid. And then Cynthia said, well, what if I said that? Well, he did. He believed in each other. He worked hard. And we sold the company. But you know what? It was when a door shuts, the window opens. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And we did. We were very positive people. The one thing I tell my kids all the time, the one thing that we did not do is ever relate to our children the desperate need we were in for money. Little children can't count no problem. So any discussion that Cynthia and I had was on our children. And he wanted to start his own company. And so the problem with that is no health insurance. So I left my job, got my old job back in New York State to get health insurance because I was just 7 months away from retiring with health benefits. And so I left the family, went back. It was the hardest thing I ever did, not to speak to my babies goodnight every night. And then he started, he was in the office about 20 hours a day. And he started. When you hear a noise, that's always something. Hold on. Nope. I guess that's okay. Okay. Noise always indicates something good to keep an eye on. But anyway, this dad started in association. He worked hard. He goes, you have to get me by your debt plan. I said, what the hell? Well, I worked. And the damn thing was like a piece of steel. And we sold it. So when the worst thing that happened to me was he lost his job. He got to get because he wouldn't have a second home. And I wouldn't be able to send him to the world. So understand that sometimes when the If you want a Simply hat instead of your own gift, chime in. I've got no one You got Mother's Day, no, Father's Day coming up, all kinds of stuff, and I'll have it in the mail Monday or Tuesday, so you get it right away. You can even use it. There you go, Mr. Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix. Let's go. Let's go. I just want to say I'm going to try it out with you tonight. You guys are the new streamers that came in, our new people that came in. I need my favorite stuff. Trader Joe's, Power Food, some of the latest and greatest, and I'm going to be, oh, I wish I hadn't bought these. I wish I hadn't bought these. I feel like a heifer. Probably by the end of the week I'll look like one too. Okay, let's go, Mr. Phoenix. Is it just the two of you? Give me a break. Come on, you guys. Let's see what Rose is up to. I'll just do the bird. Come on, you do the bird. Oh, you know what? so I wanted to stream from this one. And so let's, how loud that is in person. You can hear her in the entire house. She's worth her weight in gold. And I am going to figure out, what? There we go. Oh! Oh my goodness, she put green on. She's got green on. And we're going to go back and get rid of that green. Hold on. Oh, really? That's not supposed to be green. That's supposed to be black. And we'll just go over it real quick. Come on. Come on. There we go. I made an oops. And you know what? That's okay. Because we can fix it. Okay. So let's go back to... Okay. 9 was 6. Okay. 6-9 switch. I thought this was too easy, guys. Okay. All right. All right. We'll just go over it. We don't sweat the small stuff, chap. There we go. Fixed. All right. Yay! You've been eating bagels since you've been back home? Oh my goodness. Yay! Okay, there we go. We've got a shirt for you and all right. Let's go. All right, next winner. Let's go. I can only imagine how loud the machine is in person. Well, that camera is not supposed to be noisy, but like I said, I have limited technical expertise, but I will fix it. I will fix it. I absolutely will fix it. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more gift and then we're going to call it. All righty? Let's go. So let's go to... Should we try the ball one more time? Can it let me down one more time? All right, one more time, you guys. One more time. Do you want a gift? Exclamation point. 8 and the word enter. And then push enter. Do that real quick and we're going to try it again. Dirkmas is in there. Come on, Mr. Phoenix. Let's go in there. Debbie Doo's in there. Let's go. And if Miss Kit Kat comes up, she gets to pick the winner. How about that? Oh, very good. I want to thank you all for hanging with me tonight. Yay! Yay! And next week is going to be Hat Week. I'll put on the hat frame. I have a special frame that goes on the machine to do hats, to turn hats. And we'll do hats. And the design, you know, it's like a 2-inch by 4.5-inch design is what we can fit in there. So keep that in mind if you win. Okay? Oh, Lord, I know, Miss Kit Kat. What's up with that? Okay, let's see if it'll work now. Who's that? It looks like somebody different. Who is that? I can't read it from here. Tiny Skies? Tiny Skies. Tiny Skies, are you here? Tiny Skies, if you're here, come to the front of the class. Oh my God, it worked again, but that, wow. Tiny Skies, are you here? Come to the front of the class. Get rid of my green lines. Is he there? Is he there, chat? Is Tiny Skies here? I don't think he's here. I don't think he's here, chat. Yeah, from what I see, I don't think that he's here. So we have an option. We can pick another winner, or I can email him off stream. What do you want to do? Chat, what do you want to do? Help me out here. Help me out here. What should we do? 9:02. What should we do? Well, you know what? I see a brand new name here. He wasn't here. Snooze, you lose. Mr. Phoenix, come to the front of the class. Mr. Phoenix. But my heart says, oh, you're so sweet. Mr. Phoenix, yeah, okay, there you are. What can I make for you? I have hand towels, tea towels, beach towels, aprons, tote bags, pillowcases, and I do have some clothing. I do have some sweatshirts. What would you like, my friend? Yeah, what the heck? You've been chiming in here. You've been pushing the 1-8 enter. What can I make for you, Mr. Phoenix? You're heading to bed, got an early appointment? Well, be careful. Be careful on the road. If you always wanted a Simply hat, that's an option. You know what? You've got it. I got one right here already made. That's easy. Here you go. I will need, if you want to whisper me your full name and address, especially if you live across the pond, because I can't send anything with an initial. I found out somebody gave me an initial and I put it down, and the postwoman said, nope, you can't use initials. So I gave him a name that I thought he probably was. And so I told him, I said, this is your new name when you get the package. I don't know what your real name is, but this is what your name now. So if you want to be so kind to email you can text me or you can email me at sipmom@gmail. I prefer that you whisper, because then I know it's you. Do you know, when I first started giving gifts away, when I started streaming 4 years ago, I would actually have people that claimed to be people, and sometimes it's like, oh, I'll give them a gift too. What the heck? I knew they weren't who they claimed to be, but it's like, hey, you get an A for effort, right? Oh, goodness. Yeah. You're from Texas. Yeah, I was just down there. I got to tell you that I went to see my son Simply, and we drove through a town called Mason. Are you familiar with Mason, Texas? I lived in Texas years ago. I lived near Corpus Christi, near Beeville, years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Holy buckets, years ago, like 40 years ago. Maybe longer than that. And but coming from Arizona, we drove through Texas. I was amazed at how many dollar stores there are in Texas. I mean, I am just blown away by how many stores. Like when you go to Boston, they have Dunkin' Donuts on every corner. Down in Texas, it's like they have the dollar stores. And but we drove through Mason, and it took my breath away. The most beautiful little town I think I've ever driven through. Have you ever seen Button Carrot? Oh my God, Button Carrot! Where the hell have you been, woman? Oh my God, how are you? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, Oh, Button Carrot is probably, not only is she beautiful, but she is so musical and so talented. How are you, my friend? Wow. Oh, I'm so glad. Wow, you subbed. You're such a sweetie. You didn't have to do that. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. We got to catch up. We absolutely have to catch up. It's been a while. I think you owe me an email, don't you? Don't you owe me? I love to hear about your lives, and especially if some of you are going through some troubled times, please feel free to reach out. Sipmom at Gmail, or join my Discord, and we can. I've made many calls to people. You know, the nice thing about Discord is you still have your anonymity, and I can chat with you, and we can see each other, and it's the coolest thing ever. And so if you're going through, you just going through tough times, or you have great news to share and no one to share it with, or you just want to chat, reach out to me on Discord. I'd be happy to connect. And also, SimpDad's available for those of you that are job seekers. He's wonderful at giving you tips for interviewing. He's hired and fired so many people, and he can give you, and to glance at your resume, he'd be happy to do that. Because now that we're retired and all we do is play bingo and go to bed at 8:15. No, we don't. No, we don't play bingo and we don't go to bed at 8:15. We're still young at heart, and we still have fun. I just, no. I refuse to grow old. I am not doing it, you guys. I am not doing the grandma part. I mean, I'm a grandma and I love being a grandma, and I could actually be a great grandma. Bob is 18 and my granddaughter's 19. Great grandma. My God, my great grandma couldn't get out of the flipping chair. Holy buckets. You been okay? We must catch. Yes, I would love to catch up. I would love to catch up. Please send me an email. Please, 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 please. I would love to catch up and see how you're doing. And so glad that you're here tonight to see me. Button Carrot. Oh, I remember when we did that design with the carrot years ago. Oh my God, years ago. Wow. Wow. But oh man, you guys are the best. You make it fun for me, and and Saturday nights it's like I like to do karaoke, but right now we've got some stuff going on, so I'm not doing karaoke. And I said to Lara, I said, you know what? I want to stream. I want to see my people and make gifts. And so that's what this old lady's going to do is pop on and give you advice, show you how you can extend your buttocks by Button Carrot. You got to go to Trader Joe's and get some of these. I'm just afraid. I wish they weren't up front. Man, isn't it like an impulse buy? You're ready to check out, and then there's something in your face, and it's like, oh, do I? Don't I? Do I do it? Well, I know Sports Illustrated is not tapping me anytime soon for their swimsuit edition, so I'm pretty safe there. But they are. Do you have a Trader Joe's near you, Button Carrot? Yes, Dirkness, you too. I need the bitch slapping energy. Well, that's it. I've got the only bitch slapping club on Twitch, right? Well, you gotta go. And this is my other. I was showing my other. I buy these 4 bags at one time. You know, you kind of feel guilty if people are checking out. You got 4 bags. Oh, I like to give them as gifts. Yeah, right. Gifts right to my stomach. These are so good. These are so good. Yeah. But oh my God, it's so good to see you again. And all we've got so many new folks here that have come and sat down. And I so appreciate you hanging with me tonight. And like I said, I used to do cooking streams. Like Wednesday was cooking stream, then Saturday night was embroidery stream. But it's like I just as soon use her as much as I can. A lot of you know we go down to Arizona in the wintertime. We have a second home in Arizona. Thanks to my stepdad losing his job and having to start his own business. You know, when the worst, it's amazing. When some of the worst things happen, it can bring out the best of life. It sure can. And I just want to share a couple things. You guys know I like to share. Okay. Let me just share this real quick. You're addicted to Trader Joe's gummies called Scandinavian Swimmers, way better than Swedish Fish. Well, now you're giving me something else to extend my buttocks, my buttocks. Okay, all right. Listen to this. It's called Don't Be Afraid. Okay, don't be afraid to get up, to try again, and to love again, to live again, and to dream again. Don't let a hard lesson harden your heart. Life's best lessons are often learned at the worst times from the worst mistakes. There will be times when it seems like everything that could go possibly wrong is going wrong, and you might feel like you'll be stuck in this rut forever, but you won't. When you feel like quitting, remember that sometimes things have to go very wrong before they can go right. And sometimes you have to go through the worst to arrive at your best. I know this is true for Cynthia and I. And I know that we just believed in each other and weathered the storm and came out of it better. We're thankful for the storm. We're thankful for the storm. Door shuts, window opens. Believe in yourself. Please, please, please. If you don't take anything away from tonight, take that away. To believe in yourself. And it can make you sick too, so you don't want to do that. And my second favorite thing is if you have problems with addiction, please, please, please get some help. All right? You're too valuable to succumb to the drug, the alcohol, the addiction, whatever addiction you have. You're too valuable. You know, we get one life. One. It's not like we can do a do-over. It's like, oh, I don't want this life anymore. Give me another one. No, we're stuck with this. You guys, take care of your temple. You know, if you need help, reach out. I'm here for you. If I can help in any way, you know, chatting, you know, life experiences. Do you just need a shoulder? I got a big one right here. Put your head right here. If you ever see me out, you damn well better come up and say hello. I love to meet you guys. I love it when someone comes up and says, oh, you're Simba. Some dad gets blown away. He's like, how do they know you? And it's like, well, I guess I was in their living room for a few nights a week for a few years. But, you know, just please believe in yourself. Please, please, please. You know, I mean, and life is peaks and valleys all the time. You know, and the only one that can change anything is that reflection from you looking into the mirror. It's the only person that can change anything, right? You're in a bad relationship, get the hell out. You know, you don't like your job, then prepare to find another. You know, make changes, because you know what? You want to get to where I am. The 60s, my 60s were my most favorite decade of my entire life. I love, if you would have told me when I was 16 that you're going to be so happy in the 60s, I would have said, what the hell are you smoking? And can you give me some? No. But the 60s, 70s, a little bit more health issues. Not many. You know, just a few things. But you know what? I said this earlier, and I'll say it 100 times. Old age is a privilege denied to many. You know, take care of your temple the best that you can, right? And don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid. You know, I had so many different jobs over the course of my life because I'd get bored, or I'd go, geez, I wonder what it'd be like to be a realtor. Okay, I became a realtor. I wonder what it'd be like to fly airplanes. Okay, I was a pilot. You know, I mean, what it was like to be a singing waitress. I was a singing waitress. I was a nurse. I was a truck driver. You know, I mean, I managed a store, a small store. I just wasn't afraid to take chances, and I'm so glad because, you know, when I kick the bucket, I'll go, you know what? I did it. I took those chances and did it. So don't be afraid to reach out. Do you think Thomas Edison got it right on the first crack with a light bulb? You know, just don't be afraid to take chances in life. Just don't do any free climbing, okay? You know, where you go up without ropes. Just please don't do that. Please don't do that. You know, it's not the fall that'll kill you. It's sudden stop at the end. Don't do that. Can I turn up the audio a bit? Yes. Let me turn it up a little bit. I've been having some issues tonight with people hear a fan in that. Is that better? Is it better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Do I sound like that commercial? Can you hear me now? The fan's gone? Really? Serious? I wonder what that was about. Yeah, I just had. So, Mr. Phoenix, you're going to give me a whisper, right? Give me a whisper name and address, and you will get this. Can I be a Barker Beauty? You know what Barker Beauties are? Do you guys know what Barker Beauties are? Barker, on The Price is Right. There used to be Bob Barker. That's what I should have named Teddy. Bob Barker. I digress. Okay. And he had these beautiful women, and they were called Barker Beauties. And they would do that. They would hold stuff up to their face that they were showcasing. I mean, they didn't show it by their boobs or anything. They, oh my God! Just don't forget to laugh. You know you can't be under stress and laugh at the same moment. So choose laughter, right? No, wait a minute. I said that wrong. If you're under stress and you laugh, it's going to cut the stress. Yes, you can't be under stress and laugh at the same time. So choose laughter every time. I think that's the secret to simp dads and our relationship is our sense of humor. I think that's part of it. Plus, you know, we were both 30-ish when we met. So we both had been kicked around in relationships and picked wrong first and so we kind of knew we mostly knew what we didn't want in life. And I had a list. I remember sitting on the porch with my elderly aunt and I said, "This is my list for my Prince Charming." And the only thing that Simp Dad didn't have is I was hoping for blue eyes. That's all. Because my mom has blue eyes, so I carry the recessive trait for blue eyes. So half our kids would have had blue eyes if, statistically, if Simp Dad had blue eyes. But that's okay. That's okay. Brown is good. Brown is good. Was it my anniversary? Yes, my anniversary was. Yes, yes. Our anniversary was on the 19th when, and he was just so sweet about it. You know, he walked first thing out of his mouth in the morning is "Happy anniversary" and "I love you so much," and he's just so sweet. He's just so sweet. He used to always bring me things, you know, flowers all the time, and I said, "Honey, you don't have to do that anymore. You know, that's not necessary. If you've given me flowers and you gave me babies, you know, you don't have to do that." So we love reminiscing. We love reminiscing about when we met, and it's just very cool. You know, when you meet the right person. And remember, Chad, anybody can get married if you set your standards low enough. And that's not what you want. You want that life partner, that loving partner, that after how many decades we've been together, that we still adore each other. Absolutely adore each other. Almost too much. Almost too much. You know, it's hard to envision a life without him. And as we get in our 70s, we know that you know that the clock is ticking, and hopefully, you know, my mom's going to be 94, so hopefully, and she's doing really really good. So hopefully, we'll weather into our 80s. You know, we'll get into our 80s. That would be a blessing, and I hope so. It's just not enough time to spend with the person that you love. It's just not enough time ever, and we still have so much fun. He's just as naughty as he was when I met him. Love it, love it, love it. You got you got married early, did you? Aww. And it's good. How many years you married, love? Happy Saturday. Any fun topics? What do you want to talk about? I'm only on for a couple more minutes, Sundance. What do you want to talk about? I'll go anywhere. You guys know I love being in the gutter more than anything else in the world. I love being naughty. Love. You know, I just have to. For so many years, with Simp Dad being in upper management, I had to behave myself. Chet knows this. I told him all the time. And I always, I just wanted to be naughty. And you guys give me the opportunity for this old woman to cut up all night long. Because I can say anything, get away with it now. Right? But you know, when you're at dinners and, oh, And you just have to be so polite. I like being polite. Don't get me wrong. I like being polite, but I like being. If I hear somebody say something off the cuff, I want to have a comeback for that. I want to be naughty too. And now you're letting me cut up, and damn it, I'm cutting up the rest of my life. This old woman is cutting up. Better for dinner, Italian or Mexican? Oh man, those are both my favorites. Ooh, both my favorites. Although, hey, you know what? We went to yesterday. Went to Panera. They got lobster. Panera's got lobster. Do you believe that? And Panera, if you guys got a Panera near you, Panera bread, they have these dippers, these cheddar cheese. Are they cheddar cheese dippers with tomato soup? Why are we talking about food? Why are we talking about food? I feel I'm expanding right here. It does. It does sound risky, because we just had the food truck. Simpdad. I'm not a huge lobster person. Simpdad is, and so that cousin's food truck came by, and Simpdad said that was the best lobster he's ever had, and so he had the mac and cheese from Panera, and he said it's not quite as good as the cousin's lobster, but it's pretty darn good. So yeah, gas station sushi. Oh God. I can't do sushi. It's a texture thing. It, I can't do sushi. I can't do sushi. Gas station sushi. I know it really. No, I hear you. I hear you. Well, you kind of wonder when, you know, I took microbiology in, years ago in college. And I've been a nut job, not a nut job, but I've been, like, I wear gloves when I prepare food for my family. If I'm rolling meatballs or doing anything with my hands, I got gloves on. And you wonder about people being paid minimum wage rolling meatballs or doing something. You just kind of, wonder about that. Things that make you go, oh goodness, goodness. But yeah, that's gas station sushi. It's funny that you say that. But some of these gas stations, they really, especially if you're on the road. I mean, it's kind of they they're not what they used to be 40 years ago. I mean, a lot of them have food that looks like you're in fine dining almost, and it's just but I still wouldn't do the sushi. I wouldn't do the sushi anywhere. But that's me, right, Bud Carrot? Would you do it? Would you do the sushi? How many people in here like sushi? When I was a kid, growing up in a small town, we didn't have an Asian restaurant for one thing. We just had, pretty much the fast food we had was pizza. You like cooked sushi. Okay. I just, not you, Debbie. I just, you love sushi? Oh, Sleepy Bookworm, how are you? You've never had it, but I hear it's good. With me being a pescatarian, where I'll eat seafood, but I haven't had meat. Like I said, told you, 58 years I haven't eaten meat. But there's just something about something that's still moving. It's still raw. I don't know. You remember filling up a gas tank, getting a pack of smokes and a Coke and a pay with $20 and get change. Good to Oh God, good long gone are those times. How do people afford to live? When I was young, I always had when I met Simp Dad, I was working 3 jobs, and I worked 2 jobs most of our marriage, and I worked 2 jobs. But I mean, how do people make it now? What we got here? Cheese Louise, how are you? How are you doing? How was your stream? We got the Raiders coming in. Wow. Cheese Louise, thank you so much. Sit down, folks. I'm not going to be here much longer. What I do is I'm an old woman, as you can clearly see. I make gifts, and tonight we designed a special gift that has it's and this is where, let's see, here it is, and here it is. So I make gifts and send them around the world. So if you want a gift, show up on my stream, and you could win. You could win. It's a random thing. You don't have to sub. You don't have to throw bits. Your chances aren't going to get any better whether you sub or not. It's just if you like gifts, and I like making them. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So, Raiders, wow! We made an ad together with Simply and my parents. Hello, remember we made an ad together with Simply and my. Oh! Yes, of course I remember you. Cheese Louise. Oh my God, you're so. Yes, we did. We actually did an Xbox commercial. Yes, I remember that. That was fun. Simply calls me and he says, Mom, you want to make a lot of money? And I said, I am too old to be a drug mule. That was my first response, of course. I mean, yeah. And he goes, No, you want to make an Xbox commercial? And I said, Yeah. So they paid all expense and a free trip down, and we had a good time, and you guys beat us. I know. And what I said to Simply, I said, I'm no good at games. He goes, That'll make it even better. But it was a lot of fun. No, Cheese Louise, you're streaming now. Good for you. I'm going to follow you. Let me write down your. What do you stream? Are you a gamer? Are you a gamer? Wow. That was very cool. No, thanks for popping in. Oh my God. Cheese Louise. Yeah, you're a cutie, I got to tell you. If I was your parents, I'd have to lock you up. You're too cute. You stream cooking content? Really? Oh my God. Next time I come to Austin, are you still down there? Maybe we can do a collab and do and make something. She's the next generation Emerald. Really? Ah. Oh God, I'd love to show you. I've done a lot of wedding cakes and things like that. I did. What did I do? 3 weddings last year and 1 graduation. I'm slowing down with the baking, with the wedding baking. That's a lot. All right. You know what? Next time I pop in, let's get together. Can I come on your stream and we can have some fun? I'll bring my favorite. I have great frosting recipes. I've been making cakes since I was a kid. Oh, wow, that would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, I'd love that. Oh, yeah, that was fun. That was fun with the commercial. That was very cute. Did you guys see our Xbox commercial? They didn't ask me to come back. Maybe they didn't sell any. I don't know. I don't know. The collab we all need. Oh, it's fun. I would rather pop on somebody else's stream than stream myself. Except for you guys don't have a machine like that. So that's what makes it fun for me to stream. But I love popping on people's streams and just having fun. That's fun. That's fun for me because like I said, I'm not in it for a career. God help us all. Uh, I'm just here because I don't want to be in a nursing home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just here because it's fun. It's fun, and I would love that. Oh, Louise. Oh, Cheese Louise. How cute is that? I know Cesar. Button Carrot's here. Yeah. You're getting a little emotional, but the vibe is fun. Aww. Very good, very good. Well, listen, I think I've got to scoot. I'm sorry, you guys, you came in a little later. But I typically just do a 2-hour stream, and we do all kinds of things, talk about. So, but going forward, I'd like to bring back story time. And so if you have an embarrassing moment at work, if you had sex gone wrong, because we could get back to our sensual Saturdays, those are always a hoot. Send the story into simpmom at gmail. Simpmom at gmail. And if your story gets read, you'll get a gift. And you choice to design it on stream or off stream. I give away a lot of times. I pop into people's streams and I'll give gifts away on other people's streams. I'll just whisper somebody for any unknown reason, but just for something to do. But I'm wow. You forgot the command, but simpmom at gmail. Yeah. First time catching my stream. Wait a minute. Bryn Colas. Bryn Cole Jess. Brink Colas. Brink. You know what? You might like my pronunciation. Simply has a gift of pronouncing everyone's name perfectly. Me, I screw them all up. But you might like what I come up with even better. Bryn is fine. Ah, Bryn's a good name. I like that. You're going to go to sleep. Have a good stream. Great talking to you. Yes, Louise. Oh, thank you so much for popping in, and thank you so much for sending everybody over. Yeah, let's chat. The next time, I'll give you my contact information. Next time I get to Austin, let's do a collab, and I'll come on and make some. I'll teach you how to make roses, frosting roses. How's that? How to decorate. I'll write a banger. All right, let's go. Let's go. Wow. Oh, you guys are great. I email. What is that, button carrot? Yeah, story time. Didn't we have the best stories? Let me just share one story. Why we've got a bunch of people here that probably never heard the story. I don't. I'm going to say it from what memory, because the first time I read it, I was sitting. Cynthia and I were sitting in chairs, and I said, "You got to hear this." So this was Beauty Gone Bad Night, Beauty Gone Wrong, and I'm just kind of going from memory. So this woman is 16 or 17, young woman, and she decides that she wants to give herself a Brazilian wax. Do y'all know what that is? That's when you wax your snatch. Ooh, wax your snatch. $12.99. Wax your snatch. That's a mouthful. No pun intended. And so she decided that she would go to the drugstore and get everything she needed and do it herself. Her folks were going to be gone for the afternoon, and she figured, you know what? They're gone. I'm going to get the kit. I'm going to heat up the wax, and I'm going to wax my snatch. Or pubic area. Is that better? You guys, what sounds better? Into the gutter I go. Okay. So she heats up the wax, and she goes to pull it off, but she sat down in the middle of the living room carpet. Well, she stuck her peri area to the carpet and realized that she couldn't get up because the hot wax had adhered her to the carpet. She can't get up. Here she is, naked from the waist down, spread eagle, on a carpet that she can't get up. Yeah. So her folks come home. Now, can you imagine? Okay, parents walk in, and here's your daughter in the middle of the living room floor, stuck to the carpet. So the mom says, you know what? Let me get some warm water, and we'll see if we can adhere after the shock factor of they should probably, probably the dad too. You probably don't see your teenagers hoo-ha very often, right? I hope not. God help you. Not one of those families. Okay, I digress. And so the mother brings the hot water, pours it on her peri area, doesn't work. Then she says, well, maybe baby oil. Maybe baby oil would work. Gets a thing of baby oil, pours it all over, still stuck to the carpet. What they had to do was gave her a pair of scissors, and she cut the front, the mother cut the back, and cut a circle out of the carpet so that she could get up. She ended up going to the emergency room because pulling that carpet off, she lost so much blood and skin. Ouch! Can you just imagine that? So that was our. They won that night hands down, or butt down, whatever you want to call it. She won that night with that story. But can you imagine? Have you guys ever messed with that wax before? Because that is, I know my daughter is a cosmetologist, and she had wax on the basement floor. She spilled some on the linoleum. We still can't get it up. There's no getting it up. Yes, I know, butt down, yeah. Oh my, yes. But that, I'll never forget when I read that story for the first time, because it's like, I will go to my grave with that one. With, it just, yeah. Can you even imagine? People, you got a teenage daughter stuck to the floor. And, yeah. But you know what? When you're a teenager, you want to try new stuff. You know, you try new razors, try new makeup, try all kinds of stuff. And fortunately, when I was a teenager, it, nobody nobody did that. You know, you might make a design down there. You know, you might do that. You know, a heart or something, but you didn't take it all off. No. So you don't have to. Can I record the story so you don't have to read it? Can I record? So you don't have to read it. We could try it. We could try it. You know, I'm still technically challenged, but you know, I'm able to do a bunch of things, so we could give it a go. Plus, I do have some connections with my chat that are really, really, really good into streaming and stuff like that. It can get me there. Hi there. What is it? Tube. Oh God, I don't want to pronounce this one. Button carrot. This one that's gonna give me trouble. Tube owner. Two boner. No. Two power. Tubener. Well, welcome. Whatever your name is, welcome. I'm just calling you 2P. Maybe not that either. I don't know. I don't know. Tube power. Powder. Well, where's the O? Wait a minute. Tube powder? Tube powder? I'm confused. I'm confused. What do you think, Cesar? Poner. Two poner. Two poner? Okay. We'll go with two poner. Right? Thanks, Sundance. I got a button carrot. You know how I am with pronouncing this stuff. But you know what? That's when I can play the old lady card, and I love that. You know, that's the one thing you guys get to look forward to when you get to be my age is that you can play the old lady card. What's that? I'm late for an appointment, and it's like it doesn't happen very often. But I come in. Oh, I forgot. I got up and I just didn't remember it. Oh, honey, that's okay. Yeah. I'm not that old yet. Oh God, you guys, forgive my fingers. I've been pulling weeds all day, and I look like a farmhand. But I got my Minnesota shirt on, so that's all good. That's all good. Well, listen, I think I'm gonna call it tonight. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Know that I'm gonna come back next Saturday. Let's make hats, okay? I'll get my machine working so that I don't make the noise and that she doesn't make the noise. I'll get that camera turned off of sound. I just got to figure out. Button Carrot, I have been missing you, and please catch me up. Please catch me up. And Jefford the Mite, so wholesome. Well, I don't know about this snatch stuck, but you know what? It's just fun, right? Come hang with me. Yeah. Never forget the clitter. Oh my God. Oh, Cesar. Okay. I will explain the clitter incident. Down in Arizona, we're in a community, a 55 plus community. I get to go down and play with kids my own age, and you have to be at least 55 to be there, and they go all the way up to into the 90s. We have a lot of fun down there. My neighbor got a new neighbor, started making moonshine, and I'd never had moonshine before, and so I was streaming that night, and he brought me over. How much moonshine did I drink that? It was a bottle, about oh, at least 8 ounces of moonshine, maybe not, maybe more. It was green apple moonshine. Remember that? And so I was drinking. Come on, you know, I'm of age, right? I can drink, have a few pops, right? Well, I drank that moonshine, and my mouth took off like I don't know. How would you describe it, Button Carrot, that night? You guys were there. Cesar, you were there. Uh, I just mouth on naughty steroids. Does that work? And the name of the person was Critter. That's his name. That's what I called him. Except I called him Clitter. And it was like you guys never let me live that one down. You never let me live that one down. But I will say, in my 4 years of streaming, That was the night that I made the most money I ever did. I mean, because I don't care. I'm not on here to make the money, but I look, they say, here's the report, here's the money. That was the night that, hands down, I made the most. I mean, my mouth must have been, holy buckets. But I made so much money that night. It was just wild. It was just wild. But yeah, I was a naughty girl. But think about the thing with me is when I drink, I I'm not one of these people. When you drink, I get quiet. I get even more loud, and but not obnoxiously loud. Not there's some people that it's like they're that person, that it's like, you want to do this when they drink. It's like, no, it's like, what do you say? I just get funny and rowdy, right? It was a legendary stream. Oh my, it was a baptism for, oh my God, it was yes, yeah, I remember it well. But the best thing is that I was pretty lit, but zero the next day when I woke up. I felt fine, because sometimes I'm not a big drinker. I never have been. Well, I drank enough in my 20s. We'll leave it at that. Uh, but I'm not a big drinker. But it tasted so good, and it was green apple moonshine. And he had like the whole thing where he was out in the back making it with the fire, and just like moonshine. And I'm surprised that I wasn't ill the next day because I drank the whole thing. Hello there, cold light oracle. Boy, I got that one right, huh? All's well that ends well. That's for sure. That's for sure. But that was my clitter night, and then when I realized what I said, because it happens. It happens. But now you guys you are what make it fun for me. And when I can interact with you and get to know you, that's what the stream is about. It's not about me. It's about you. Does it make sense? I mean, I want it to be about you, not about me. I want to be the vehicle that drives. No, we won't go there either. Yeah, I just want to have fun with you. I want you to put your comfies on. There's only one bitch slapping club on Twitch, and that's me. And we just want to have some fun and make gifts. That is my whole shtick. And new people, I just want to show you this. I showed this earlier. This is where I am in the world. All these dots show you where the gifts have gone. We're at 13, I think almost 1,300 gifts sent around the world. And let's keep going. Let's keep going with that. Yeah, there's that bitch slapper. That bitch slapper. All right. Well, listen, I want to thank everybody for hanging with me tonight. You guys are what make it fun for me, and it just, like I said, keeps me out of the bingo halls. Not that I would play bingo. I would like to yell bingo just once, but I want to win the big one. But I guess in order to win the big one, you got to play. So I guess I'm not going to win the big one. But I won the big one because you guys are here. Yeah. So Saturday night. So I'll be here next Saturday, 7 o'clock. We're going to do hats. So, and I'd like to give away 3 gifts each stream. That's the goal, is to give away three gifts each stream. And yeah. So Button Carrot, well, I see you, Button Carrot. You owe me an email. I am so happy to see you. I was thinking about you because I popped on and it's like, where's my Button Carrot? Where's my button? You're so excited for the hats? Yeah, we'll do the hat thing. And like I said, we've got about a 2-inch by 4.5-inch area that we can embroider on. So if you could put your name, I can do some digitizing. If it's too extensive, what we'll probably do is I'll do it off stream, because I don't want to tie up. Digitizing can take hours and hours sometimes, and I don't want to tie up the whole stream because I want to keep it lively, and it can get very boring when I'm drawing and doing the little things. Yeah, get your ideas going. Logos, I can do logos. Probably depending on what it is. So like I said, I'd have to look at it. I'm not a master digitizing. I teach software. I teach BES software, but that's not digitizing software for embroidery. I teach that. But it's just fun. It's just fun. Yeah, get your ideas going. What you want on your. We did have the snailed it hat. Remember the snailed it hat with the upside down penis? You guys remember that? Let me just see if I can find that real quick. You guys, you just keep me going. All right, hold on. Hold the bucket. Hold the boat. Hold the boat. Get the boat up there. Um, 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 um. Let me go to Simp Mom Gifts. Oh, the D's Nuts. I love the D's Nuts hat. Here's the D's Nuts hat. That's a cutie. Let me see if I can find. Um, so many gifts, and I wish I would have taken pictures of Button Carrot. Remember this? Okay, let's go back. And I just want to see if I have that. Oh, someone. Okay, someone's husband is a boob guy, and so his wife wanted a pillowcase with all different boobs on it. Kind of love it. You guys, I love when you guys give me something fun to do. Um, More D's nuts. A lot of D's nuts. Oh, here's a snail that hat. Oh, they're simply with a tuxedo on. Okay, here's a snail that hat. The snail that hat is. I remember, Chad. I drew it online, and it's an upside down penis. Cesar, this must bring memories to you. I got so many gifts, you guys. So many. Um, you give me wonderful ideas, and I have to say that one of the things that I loved the most was the piggy. Oh, and remember the screamer? We did the goat. I drew the goat online and turned it into stitches. This I'm a screamer. All right, so you guys put your thinking hats on. And I love a challenge. I love a challenge. Might not be able to do it online, on stream, but I love a good challenge of something. Geez, I always wanted, and let's get it going. Yes, you remember that? You do. I swear to God, it's a snail. It's a yeah, it's Caesar. Caesar's dear grandma passed away, and Caesar's dear grandma wore that snailed it hat forever, and I don't think that she ever knew what she was wearing. And chat came up, my brilliant chat came up with the snailed it, because we said, well, what can we use to put on? It was just a snail, but what can we use for wording? And snailed it. I mean, you guys, my my chat, you guys are brilliant. You're brilliant. So keep your brilliance. Put your thinking hats on for some fun designs to do next week. And if you do have like a logo or there's something that you really have your heart set on, send me a picture because maybe I'll have a chance to look at it during the week. Simpmom, Simpmom, Simpmom at Gmail. Logo, give me an idea. And if it's something I like or something I can do, you could win. You could be the first winner. So if you want to email me an idea for a hat and I like it, you'll be the first one picked next Saturday. Okay? How's that time? So yeah, Gamer Wheels, Button Carrot's here. It's great. All right. So your sister has the hat now. She's got the snailed it hat. She inherited that. Does she know that she's wearing an upside down penis? Phallus. Remember, I don't like the sound penis. I don't like. Remember, chat. We were all over this. It's got to be phallus, not penis. Penis sounds puny and pukey and peeny. Phallus. Yeah. She does know that it is. Okay. Chat. Thank you, Button Carrot. Thank you so much. Yay. Button Carrot, do you want a shirt with I designed a shirt. Gamer Wheels has one. Cesar has one that has the Twitch uh, sword with the Twitch on it. Would you like a little shirt? Like, 'cause you're one of my mods too. Send me your address in your email, and I'll take care of that. All right, chatters. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging with this old woman. We just like to have fun. You know, that's all about having fun. You got a funny story? Send it in. You got an idea for a hat that you'd like? Send it to me. And yes, and you're teeny tiny from what I remember. You're size small. You know, I think I have. Nice sweatshirt. Yes, you're teeny tiny. I remember that. The things you remember. But yeah, but anyways, come join us next Saturday for more nonsense, complete utter nonsense. Plus, you can watch me put on the pack on the pounds with my root beer. Um, do I mean, if you like root beer floats, do yourself a favor and don't buy this because you'll eat the whole damn bag. No, or just send it to me so I can eat the whole damn bag. You know, like this way, it's like, who cares? It's 71, whether I weigh or I weigh, you know, who cares? You know, it makes no difference anymore. You know, I right? It makes absolutely no difference. And oh, I was good. Oh, you know what? I am lagging. I am lagging. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it because I'm plugged into direct internet. I don't get it. Okay, I'll fix it next week. All right, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you so very much. I want to remind you guys, I always close the same way, right? Regulars always say the same thing, and that treat people the way that you want to be treated. Err on the side of kindness always, right? You don't know, if that bank teller was rude to you, that she put her dog down that day, or found out someone she loves has cancer. You mean, people slack the first time anyway. So she's a jerk the second time, then she's just a jerk, okay? But remember, your glass is half full, not half empty. It's all about perspective, right? Try to be positive. When you're positive, it comes right back to you. Whatever you give off if you give off negative, that comes back. Choose positivity every chance you get. Remember, you cannot control in life what happens to you a lot of times, but you have 100% control over how you respond. Remember that, right? And you might forget what they said, but you'll never forget the way they made you feel. Words can build us up or they can make us feel lower than low. Choose your words carefully. I'm still working on that one. And also, we're born to love, right? But taught to hate. And that's got to stop. We should judge people on character only, right? Doesn't matter color, race, sexual preference, religion. That should have no bearing. It should be on character. They're a jerk, they're a jerk. But don't look at someone and judge them by how they look. Do you think we have any control over that? Right? I'd look like Farrah Fawcett if I had control over how I looked, right? I'd have been built like a Playboy bunny if I had control over how I look. We don't. We're born the way we are. And sometimes life can be hard enough for some people without us making it harder on them. And teach your children to love, not to hate. To embrace people's differences, not to ostracize them because of it. We really, really need to work on that. And lastly, kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere you go. Love you guys.
Hello, chat. The day is done. Make yourself at home. Get your comfies on. Sit Mom's made for you. If you stick around, you win some too. Every Wednesday things with treats that look divine. Every Saturday with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Sim Mom. We're hanging with Sim Mom. Language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get age